That's the official beginning of our meditation session. Welcome everyone to the Ecumenical Buddhist Society's Friday evening, 6 p.m. meditation session. And we're broadcasting live here at our palatial center across from the state capitol here in Little Rock, and very happy to be here. I'm very happy to have you with me. And it's a very chilly, cool evening. Nice time to work on our inner heat and our mindfulness. So welcome again. My name is Mick Wiggins. I am one of the meditation instructors here at EBS, and there we are, Friday evening. So welcome again. All right, so we do spend 30 minutes, and this is how the evening will go. I'll just say a very few words about mindfulness meditation. And then we will go through, basically, break it down into three parts: settling our bodies, start relating with our breathing bodies, and then kind of getting acquainted to our basic awareness, our wakefulness. And there'll be a little bit of guided meditation in all of this throughout the thing. And before you know it, the 30 minutes will be over, and we'll all be ready for the weekend, freshly energized and awake, and there you go. So thank you again for showing up, and well, what can we say? You know, Facebook kind of requires you to have a title and a subject matter for these events. And you will notice this is entitled I, Me, Mine. And this, I'm just going to say a few words about mindfulness, not mindfulness. I know, I'm sorry. But nevertheless, it's actually a very important point. You know, when we sit down to meditate in mindfulness, we actually are really aspiring to experience our own wakefulness, The strategies of counting breaths or noticing your breath and sitting upright and being quiet and having a nice little environment and so forth, all guides us to be able to cultivate allowing ourselves to relax into our own native awareness, our wakefulness. And I just wanted to point out something, that wakefulness, the experience of wakefulness, does not have a subject matter. There's no I, me, or mine involved in the experience of wakefulness. We just slather that on after the fact. But when we are actually listening to a bird sound outside the window, or in this case, we have trains going out, when that happens, there's no me, my train. I'm hearing it, but that's not what's going on. It's the sound that's happening. Our experience is happening. And so we're kind of learning to kind of relax that sense of us being at the very center of this world, and we are just actually allowing ourselves to be part of it by resting in our own wakefulness. That is really something as we sit, and this is actually a very good practice to do, is that inevitably when we sit down quietly to meditate, there'll come a time when we will drift off our attention and we will be thinking about something that happened yesterday, feeling something, remembering, arguing, whatever. But notice this change of subject when that happens. This is a mindfulness practice. It's actually called Vipassana, but nevertheless, it's a mindfulness practice of just, you notice that you're being pulled away from the moment, and you're thinking about something related to I or mine, or it's about me, or if somebody's saying something about me. So just notice the change of subject. That's all you have to do. Don't do anything with it. No big deal. It's going to happen. It's going to happen to me tonight. It's going to happen to you tonight or today, whenever you're watching this. And so that's excellent news. That's good meditation. That's excellent meditation to notice the subject change of your mind's activity. So that's all I have to say. Just notice the subject change as you go in and out of focus with the present moment. So there you go. Ready? We shall proceed. As we do when we sit down to meditate, we first have to really connect to our body. Our body is always in the present moment. It is a very reliable friend to help us focus our sense of awareness, our sense of wakefulness. And this wakefulness, I've said it's energetic, but it's not edgy like you've had 3 cups of coffee. It's actually very peaceful. It's a very open, quiet, radiant quality, but it's not a dull, lethargic sense. It's like a very sparky kind of almost cheerful sense of wakefulness. And that's a quality you can kind of notice. As it happens, it'll flicker in and out. You'll come back to your breath, you'll be drifted off. And this is all in the practice of meditation. And so let's pay attention to all of that as we go along. So let's settle down here. This is the first stage. I'm sitting in a chair. You could be sitting on the floor or on a cushion, but just try not to make it too sleepy, where you will fall asleep in your lazy boy or in your bed. Ideally, you're sitting up comfortably but upright, and your head floats above, and just relax. Okay, let your shoulders fall. Open your jaw a little bit, and check in with your body. We call this a body scan. That doesn't need to be too big of a deal. You just connect. Connect, connect, connect. I have a cool floor under my toes. Where are your toes? Where are your hands? They're on your lap. You feel the warmth of your legs underneath your hands. Shoulders. Are you balanced? It's good to be balanced when you're sitting. Find a place where it says you can be balanced without any effort. Settling in. Your mind may still be racing from today's activities. That's okay. Just the more you can settle into your body, that'll simmer down too. Take some good deep breaths and let them out. Right? Couple. The third one. Let it out with a sigh. Just relax, sink in. But we're not going to sleep. We're just fully connecting with our breathing body. Quite the miracle. The rhythm of your body is so much like the rhythm of every living thing on this planet, even the weather and oceans, waves, so back and forth. And it's actually a good idea, good practice, just to kind of connect with that feeling that we are connected intimately with the world. We are not apart from it. We're not separated from it. And our breath is a very vivid event that connects us with the world. So just go ahead and enjoy that. And with each breath, you're more relaxed, more settled. Okay. Now let's just enjoy connecting with our breathing body for the next minute in silence, okay? Very simple. The breath is like waves coming up on a beach and receding out. With every breath, our mind is synchronizing with our body. Feel all the sensations going on as you breathe. Very good. Now we're going to refine our attention. We will be bringing a light, gentle attention to our breathing, but with a small emphasis on the out breath. Okay, we're just kind of connecting to the release. The in breath will just happen by itself. Then we just connect to that release of the out breath. And let that breath bring you fully into the room, into your awareness. And just then the breath comes back in. With each breath, we're out, we're connecting with the world, fully, vividly present. And no doubt about it, there'll be thoughts that come in, sometimes very heavy thoughts, some very light, tickling thoughts. Could be body sensations. And your mind, very habitually, because there's a subject of I, me, mine, will go to that, gravitate to it. As soon as you notice that you have gravitated to following a thought, following a sensation, that refrigerator is awfully loud tonight. Notice the change of subject, and then just come back to the next breath. Again, this process of noticing, touching, and coming back is excellent meditation. It's perfect meditation. You do this 1,000 times this evening. You're the best meditator in the world at this moment. So, any distractions, notice, come back to the next breath. Out. You can have your eyes cracked open, you can have your eyes closed, or you can alternate. listening to the sounds, feeling the pulsing of your heart, the sense of the breath on the face. Whatever is going on in your world at this moment is a part of your wakefulness. So let's see what's happening out there. We will do this for the next 5 minutes. I'm going to ring the bell just to make it official. Okay, here we go. So, at this point, I would like to do something just a little bit different. We have sat for 5-6 minutes paying attention to our breathing. watching us get ourselves get distracted and coming back. That process can make us feel a little top-heavy, if you know what I mean. That is, becomes kind of thinky, becomes kind of watching kind of, and it's sort of heady. So let's go back to the beginning a little and connect to our body again, okay? Our body's still right here, dependably. Our feet are still where they are. Our hands there, shoulders, so you can just relax, shake it out a little bit. Get your mind invested in your body once again, fully. Refresh yourself. This is like rebooting the system. Take a deep breath. A little fresh wave of oxygen. Right? And now we repeat. We go back. We will go back to the beginning breath, releasing it. But we can go a little bit faster. So let your breath go out. Your awareness opens up. What are the sounds in your room? Smells? What's the temperature like? Feel the freshness of this moment. Let's do this for another 5 minutes, 4 minutes, say. Okay. Feel the freshness of our own wakeful nature, moment by moment. Keep in contact with your body, your out breath. Open your eyes once in a while. And when you've been distracted, just come on back to home base. The home base of wakefulness. Now then. Now then. This will be followed. This is the follow-up to that. We will be just now relaxing. We will let go of the technique of following the breath, noticing the subject change of our distractions. We will simply just be present. No fuss or gadgets. And see what shows up. There is the one small suggestion is if you find yourself pulled away from your awareness of the moment into thoughts or whatever, it's no big deal, just come back. It's not even a technique, just come back to home base. Okay? We're not doing anything, we're just going to be here with each other. Experience what that's like. Okay? That's what it's like. We'll do this for the next 3 minutes, okay? This will be interesting. Let's try this. It's such an unusual thing to do, isn't it? Sit and doing nothing but other than just being fully awake. It just seems so contrary to everything we've been trained as a human to do. But it's a very valuable, very potent capability. And I invite you to, wherever you are out in the world, sometimes, it's just sitting in your car seat, looking out the window, come back to the present moment and just be, just for a moment or two. No activity, no technique, not meditating, you're just awake. Try that in your day, okay? All right, hey, guess what? 30 minutes is over. Thank you for joining us. We're fixing up the center so we can open publicly. As soon as this last wave of COVID subsides, we will be back in action, inviting public meditators in, having classes and talks. We're very excited. It's been such a long time. Everybody's been so patient and so supportive. We thank you so much. So keep in touch. We will be in touch with you through Facebook and our webpage. Thank you again. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and stay warm. All right. Bye-bye, everyone.